Alright, so today's video is going to be a how-to. Basically, it's going to be how to take one of these bearbangers and turn into a shotgun fired one. I'm going to start by giving everyone a warning. This is obviously not designed for being fired out of a shotgun, these ones here. They do make a version that is available. If this doesn't get out of your barrel and explodes, I don't know what it's going to do to the barrel. Technically it should be fine, but because there is space, because it is a loose fit, but that's all your responsibility. I'll be test firing mine, and if I blow up my barrel, it'll show you not to do it yourself. So, enough with the warnings. Just keep me from being actually responsible for you people. So, we start off. We have this. I'm going to do it the easy way, but not the completely toolless way. So, I do have a few extra tools that some people aren't going to have, and I'll address it. Anyways, so I want to start by keeping this real simple. So I'm going to take an old shell. Usually the cheaper the better. This one here has a low plastic inside, so it's not going to interfere with the actual shoulder, I guess you would call it, on this. So the tools you're going to need is a punch of some sort just to take the primer out, a drill, and if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, you're going to need a 5/16 inch bit, like this, and a 9x1 or an M9x1 tap. So the tap is going to be optional. What you can do instead is just drill a little bit bigger hole that the threads fit right into. Apply glue to the threads and then stick it through the hole. But I'll show you it this way. So first thing is we take our, you also need a hammer if you're going to be knocking the primer out. So there, let's see if so just like that, I got rid of the primer. I get my cheap drill, line it up, try to hold it as well as you can because it will try to get away from you. As that's doing right there. Break the metal off. That's the only problem with these ones here is that they will start spinning. Can be fixed with just by gluing the shell, but I'm not even going to bother with that, I don't think. So we'll continue doing this. See, it's on there. And now, as you see, you've got a hole through there. From that point, you now take your tap. You line it up as flush as possible. And you try to thread it so that it works properly here. Make sure it's lined up. It's hard to do on camera because my tripod, which is just a stack of 2x3s here, isn't high enough, so I'm going to have to turn the shell and hope it goes through properly so you guys can see it. As you see, it's been threaded. This one here, I'm probably going to have to push the plastic back down because it moved. But even then, most of the time you don't have to worry about that. So now, I'll push down the plastic. But then we'll move to the next step, which is just trimming the case. If you're just drilling a hole through it, you don't have to worry about that. So there you go, that's fine. So now we're going to drill cut down the case so that it's easily screwed in. If you're not threading it, you don't have to cut down the case at all. If you want to cut this off just to make it easier on yourself, but you could just push the thing in and glue it in place. But since mine are reusable, I'm going to get the knife and I'm going to cut it now. Alright, so now I have my knife. I'll just cut it down quickly in this case. Won't be a perfect job, but alright. And the last step now, since this should be long enough, I just test it by placing it and screwing in the other way first. Make sure the threads are clean on the other end. You screw it in until it's flush like a shotgun primer would normally be. And there you have it. Now you've got a bear banger that could be fired out of a shotgun. I'm not telling you it's going to be the safest thing you could do. Obviously you don't want to fire towards people, but it does work. And it does save you the hassle of actually having to make yourself a base out of steel. A lot of people turn a base. This will also fit in the 12 gauge flare pistols, those Orion ones. So now you're able to use the same kind of flares for both, or the same kind of bear bangers for both. You don't need anything special. I'll put up my test firing of this now. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments at the bottom. If you have any questions, same thing. Thanks again.